Welcome to the bottom lane. You locked in attack damage carry because you still suffer from the delusion that you are the main character of this video game. You queued up with naive dreams of kiting perfectly and securing a glorious pentakill for your montage. In reality, you are just a highly localized weather event, waiting to be dispersed by a passing gust of wind. You are a walking sack of 300 gold that exists purely to make the enemy mid-laner feel good about their mediocre mechanical skill. The psychological warfare begins immediately in Champion Select. You hover your favorite marksman because you want to play a traditional front-to-back teamfight game. You pray to whatever deity still listens to League of Legends players that your support picks an engage tank with an actual health bar. Instead, they instantly lock in full damage brand with Ignite. You already know your fate. You are not a player anymore. You are simply bait. You exist solely to get engaged on, so your brand can miss his stun from 2 screens away and steal your cannon minion with his area of effect damage. The loading screen is a quiet meditation chamber where you sit and huff massive amounts of copium. You look at the enemy team composition. They have a Nocturne jungle, a Zed mid, and a Malphite top. The enemy Zed is obviously a smurf on a brand new account. Your screen is going to be gray for so much of this match that you might as well switch your monitor to black and white right now to save on electricity. The game begins and the delusion truly sets in. You leash your jungler at the red buff. You hit the monster exactly 5 times because you are a good obedient little damage dealer. You arrive in the lane and the torture officially kicks off. You try to focus on farming because it is the only thing you have left in this miserable existence. You line up the perfect last hit on a crucial minion. Your support decides this is the exact moment he needs to throw his entire magic combo directly into the wave. He ruins the health bars of all 6 minions simultaneously. You miss every single last hit. You take a deep breath and tell yourself you just need to scale. You hit level 2. The enemy support flashes directly onto your face, hits their hard engage, ignites you, and you instantly evaporate from the map. Your support is standing completely safe under your tower, typing in the all chat about a massive bot lane diff. It is exactly 3 minutes into the game, and your mental boom is already fully registered. You wait out the timer and start the long walk of shame back to your lane. You ping danger because the enemy jungler was last seen in your river. Your hard-stuck emerald mid laner is currently freezing a wave near his own inhibitor and typing a college essay about his bad matchup. Your jungler is happily clearing Gromp and refuses to look at the minimap. The legendary 4-man dive arrives. It is a beautifully choreographed symphony of absolute violence. The enemy tank walks under your turret and draws the aggression. The turret tickles his armor. The enemy assassin deletes your entire health bar in 0.3 seconds. You do not even have time to press the heal summoner spell. You look at the death recap screen. You took 2,000 damage from an item passive you did not even know existed. Your team aggressively pings your respawn timer and demands to know why you died under your own tower at 7 minutes. You should have just played safer. You should have just hugged the Nexus. Your bottom tower is completely destroyed, so you are forced to roam the map. You are a horror movie protagonist running through a dark forest with a sprained ankle. You walk to the mid lane to catch a wave, but your mid lane Yasuo immediately starts pinging you to back off. He dashes through every single minion and clears the entire wave before you can launch one auto attack. The river bushes are pitch black because your support sold their warding item for a needlessly large rod. You throw a blue trinket into the brush just to feel safe. The blue trinket reveals an enemy Rengar waiting patiently. The Rengar leaps from the brush and you are dead before the trinket finishes its scanning animation. You check the scoreboard while you wait out your agonizing respawn timer. You are down 3 levels to the enemy Tom Kench. He has 3 heavy armor items. He can kill you by simply walking in your general direction and licking you 1 single time. It is 25 minutes into the game and the crucial elemental dragon is spawning. You finally have your 3-item power spike. You position yourself flawlessly behind your heavy tanks. The team fight breaks out and it is absolute chaos. You start kiting backwards. You weave your auto attacks perfectly. You dodge the Malphite ultimate with a pixel-perfect flash. You are playing completely flawlessly like a mechanical god, operating on pure adrenaline. Then the enemy full tank Zac slingshots from completely off the screen, lands directly on your forehead, and one-shots you with entirely unavoidable base magic damage. Your team immediately loses the fight. They type ADC diff in the all chat. They ask why you do 0 damage. They do not care about your pathetic excuses about being targeted by orbital strikes and teleporting assassins. The tilt completely consumes you. This is the true definition of Elo Hell. You're now hopelessly trapped in a hostage situation. The game is mathematically unwinnable. The surrender vote fails 3-2 because your top and mid laners suffer from severe main character syndrome. You are forced to defend your exposed base against super minions that have more armor and attack damage than your champion does. You are standing next to your open Nexus auto attacking a single super minion for 12 entire seconds just to drain its health bar. The enemy team dives your fountain and kills you one last time, strictly for their own personal entertainment. The defeat screen appears. You look at the final damage charts just to quietly validate your existence. You actually did the most damage on your team by a wide margin. It does not matter. The enemy mid laner types GG easy tutorial. Your support reports you for griefing. You close the game client. You stare blankly at your default desktop wallpaper. You deeply contemplate every life choice that led you to this exact moment. You think about simply walking outside your front door to feel the warmth of the actual sun or touch some real grass. You take an incredibly exhausted breath. You open the client again. You click the button to find another match. You hover your favorite marksman. Subscribe so I can afford a new keyboard to smash.